Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy XBurnX back with another video. This one's going to be a top 5 tips and tricks with a gameplay in the background of me and my friend that took this dub. It was just two of us because you'll see that early on in the match, it was about 6 seconds in, it does say at the end of the game when it tells how long you lasted, that our random teammate did end up leaving because my friend picked Bangalore and he didn't get to play who he wanted. He had ended up picking Pathfinder, I believe, and it didn't exactly go his way, so he decided to leave. We ended up taking this dub. I did message this guy afterwards. I was like, you should have stayed. But it is what it is. Let's get right into the video. So as you can see, this is going to be the clip right here where we are picking ops. I said it again, dude. Just as last video. Legends. As we were picking Legends, my friend does have first pick. He ends up picking Bangalore because I asked him to. And then we came into game chat as well right at the beginning of this match. As you can see, our mics are moving. That dude he had to pick Pathfinder. For whatever reason, a lifeline wouldn't have been bad. We usually, when we're playing with 3 teammates in our party, we'll play Wraith, Bangalore, and lifeline. It's a pretty good setup, in my opinion. But yeah, he got a little angry. As you see, his mic didn't stop moving. He was talking a bunch of mess about how we took his character and he didn't get to play what he wanted, so he was leaving. We told him to stick around, but he didn't really want to, so he left right before we dropped. But yeah, let's get into the clips where we start getting into some action, and let's go. For tip number 1, it's going to be that, of course, weapons are top in this game, but in my personal opinion, weapons, of course, do get the kills, but it's attachments that really help you to finish off any play that you make. Because, say, this Spitfire right here, of course, it's a really good weapon without anything on it, but see, that extended mags that gets me from, I believe, 35 bullets to 45, that extra 10 bullets could be life or death right there. Like, attachments in this game are key. Like, if you have a sniper and say you don't have the scope for it, it's not going to be as useful as it would be with the scope. So attachments in this game are your #1 priority to obtain, of course, so make sure that you have good attachments, of course. Purple being really good and not as hard to find. Legendary attachments be the best. I don't think there's that many of them, though. For, say, like extended mags being one of my favorite attachments in this game, due to it can give you so many extra bullets. Like, most of the SMGs start out with like 16 to 18 bullets in them. Like, see, the 301 has 18 bullets with no extended mags. Once you cap extended mags on that thing, it's a lot better use. So you even go up to like 26 bullets with common extended mags on it. The gun is a lot better for you. Of course, if you don't hit all your shots, plus it's not a high damage weapon, but of course it does have low recoil and a decent fire rate, which makes it a good weapon overall already. So I believe that attachments are your #1 priority in this game, especially to me. Like, see, there's a purple extended mags right there. Helps that Spitfire get all the way up to 60 bullets, starting at 35 with no extended mags on it. That's why I think that attachments are the best in this game. Let's get on to tip number 2. Now, tip number 2 would have to be, as right now in early release, there's not any other game modes besides squads that's considered, but it's 3-man teams, and it would be definitely using your teammates to the best of your ability. Of course, not using them as in a bad way, but as in positively using your teammates' help and all you can gather from them, because of course they can't carry some loot that you can't. Say that you carry throwables more so, and they'll have more ammo in case you need it to be dropped, or they carry heals, or all of you carry it evenly even. But using them in gunfights, especially, saying you guys actually team up and try to get kills on other teams rather than splitting apart, going for high kill gameplays, of course, as some people do want to do in the end. But it's always good to use your teammates and stick with them, of course. I would suggest always having an attacking player, a lifeline, as in like a support player as well. And then third one, I would say it doesn't really matter as much as long as you have an aggressor and a support player. But definitely using your teammates to the best of your advantage, and definitely thinking out your team so you know that you can have multiple situations handled easily. As well, with a small bonus tip, of course, this goes along with using your teammates to the best of your ability. Definitely communication. Like, with your teammates, communication is the top priority, I would say. Team-wise, because of course, like, I called that out because my teammate didn't really know about the whole decoy, so I told him, I said he went left because I saw his little shadow thing go, and I went to go finish off the down players, and we chased this dude down. Of course, we did end up with this kill. Sorry about my actions there. It was really poor, but the tree was in my way for my excuse. Not good enough, but it's okay. We did end up getting that kill. And this was, I believe, a 16 kill gameplay between the two of us. I had 13, I believe, at the end, and he had 3 that would make to get 16, but he did do a lot of damage. It was just we were both shooting at the same guys all the time, using our most damage we could get on one player to knock them each. But it worked out in the end. We did catch this W, we'll see. But let's get on to tip number 3. Now, tip number 3 would definitely be looting up as much as you can early game, so you don't have to end game. Because as you can see, there's still 8 squads left out of, what, 20? So we're like halfway through the game, of course, but it's still pretty early. We haven't done too much gunfights, as you can tell. I got 2 kills. I think he had 1, 2 at this point. You can see him in the kill feed. But we did make these callouts, as you saw in tip number 2. Communication is really key. Oh my god, my accuracy was not too good there, but I ended up pulling off 2 more kills. Kill leader, we like that, you already know. But looting up early game, because like as you can see in my ammo, I had a lot of ammo already early game for both of my weapons and I was also carrying meds, as well as I think I had throwables. I think I might have had frags on me, but I don't keep them the whole game because I suggest meds over any throwables, in my personal opinion. But yeah, definitely looting is a really good one. Because, of course, everyone knows to loot in a Battle Royale game. But, like, making sure your ammo is, like, your top priority, as well as your meds being, I would say, second, honestly. So you can get through more gunfights rather than having to back out of them as many times as you can. You'd want to be confident with ammo. Make sure your health bar is obviously good. But ammo is my priority in this game. That would be tip number 3. Let's get on to number 4, and let's skip through some of this gameplay because it is going to be a long video if I don't. My tip number 4, in my playstyle, I like to play more so aggressive. I like to rush players and actually get into the action. Of course, sometimes you do have to play passive. So as you can see right here, we heard a lot of gunfight. We managed to get up in and we pulled a lot of kills right here. And you can see I just got 1, 2, maybe 3, I don't know, something like that. I think I got 2 kills over here. And we do hear more. As I was giving him callouts right here, I heard someone else in the bush, and I didn't manage to find him, but it ended up being someone he had already knocked, and he finished her off. He was on the other side of the bush that he was already in. We were looking for him for a minute here, and then he gets finished off. But yeah, I like to play aggressive. That would be tip number 4. Because, of course, not everyone wants a low kill game, not everyone wants a high kill game, but in my opinion, it looks a lot better. You win, you have multiple kills to talk about rather than getting a low kill game, sitting back the whole time, and then ending up killing the last team. Maybe you have 2, 3 kills or something like that. It's not as fun of a game. You got to make it interesting. You got to get into the action in a Battle Royale, I feel. Because out of, what, in this game it's not 100, I believe it's 60, because there's 20 teams or 3 so far in squads mode that we've been given. So playing aggressive and actually going out there, getting into the battle, making sure you're getting kills the whole time, actually playing the game to the most of its ability is what I would say is really important as well in this game. Now, along with that, let's get into tip number 5. Tip number 5 would be more so for the people that don't exactly agree with number 4 of playing aggressive the whole time. Being passive is also a decent playstyle. As you can see right here, I did do a little bit of that. We decided to go on the outside of the circle and go around because we knew that there was a team in front of us that they had total advantage of us. So I mean, of course, playing passive in that type of situation is obviously the better option. It's not always good to be aggressive, not always good to be passive. There's an in-between point that everyone knows how they play. Everyone plays differently as well. So we decided to loop around the circle and get better point vantage right here, or vantage point, my bad. And we ended up playing this out. We did get pinched still by 2 teams because we couldn't find the last team at first. But then we ended up finding them. They were on our left side. The other team was on our right side. We played it out to the best we could. Ended up using our abilities, which is a really key thing in this game, is your special abilities. Count this as another tip, I guess, if you want to. But your abilities definitely do help you a lot in this game. Like Into the Void as a Wraith, you do get to cloak, you go invisible. Of course, there's a trail behind you, so they know where you're going. But you can get out of there without taking any more damage. And then her portals are really nice as well. I don't use them too much. But Bangalore abilities, I would say, are definitely one of the top ones in this game because her smoke got us out of the situation right here. You'll see, I'll fast forward it a little bit, or I'll cut. And as you will see right here, we did end up using those abilities like I told you. It is really key to use those in this game because once we use those abilities, we smoke it out. They can't see where we're going. We use that as our escape route. They all pushed right. We went left because our abilities, they didn't know where we were going. We smoked it out. They couldn't really tell. I used my Into the Void in case they were watching us. We ended up on the backside of them because neither team knew where we went, and they found each other pretty soon there. And then we had vantage points, so we do end up taking them all out right here, as you can tell. We got about 2 of them. I think I got the last 2 right here. There's the lifeline. I started shooting her first. We managed to get her dead. Then I found the last guy right here. He was by himself, of course. And we finished off the game right there with a 16 kill dub between 2 players. Me and my buddy, we were both in a party together. We were partied up, as you saw before this video at the beginning. And that's the champion game. You'll see the end right here. But that's it for this video, guys. That's about 6-7 tips because a few bonus ones in there. But 13 kill dub. I dealt 1934 damage. You see he did 1,000 damage with only 3 kills, so a few of them should have been his as well, but we played it out together. And that's it for this video. If you guys want another one, let me know in the comment section below, and I'm out. Peace.